Yeah. And welcome to Pokemon GO Podcast. I am Rock Out of Podcasting. Charles McFall over here is Embrace the underscore. I'm going to troll Charles. Joe R.
Always. I mean, I don't know how to live my life without trolling Charles.
You know, and playing the role of Cookie Monster tonight, guest star Tim. My cousin Tim is here down, and he just humors me. He wants to. So he has a microphone just in case he pipes up with sounds or whatever he wants or not. But at least you look good doing it, Tim.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You never know what kind of sounds you're going to get from me over here.
All right, Joe. So when things were being talked about last week, and we got the voicemail of the Slurppy being slurped in our ears, trolling me. I just read a response from Zach Man, or was looking at it up on the screen, getting ready to read it, or something like that. And so I started yelling at Zach Man for slurping the Slurpee, but it was indeed Thunder Muffin who was slurping the Slurpee. And we have both a voicemail and a reference in the question of the week about that, I do believe. So we'll get to that. But Joe, how are your experiences this week?
Oh, man. This week. So, there was a certain community day this week. It was about as good as I was expecting. Although, I need to pay more attention to the community day announcement. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But, yeah. They snuck something in on us this time, and it wasn't very well advertised. But like I said, we will talk about that here in once we get to our sources. So I did get some shiny Skiplooms. Let's see. Let's take a look. How many did I get? 3 shinies. And I think it's kind of funny. Hoppip and Oddish, they are basically the same colors. Like, exactly. I don't know.
Oh.
It's just the Pokemon Company being like, oh, it's a plant. Make it more green. More green.
But its shiny is going to be Fire Engine Red. It doesn't make any sense. I didn't really do anything with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I texted you and I reminded you.
You did, and I opened up my phone, and there was a lot of starters around, but no real hop-ups or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'll move on. It'll be okay.
Yeah, let's see. I can't remember if I did any raids this past week, to be honest. Let me scroll on down. Oh, I did a Registeel. That was
apparently my Pokeball.
That was totally memorable.
Is it a shiny Reggie?
No, it is not the mint Reggie.
I got a Flabébé. I got that going on. Oh, okay. You'll back me up here. Last week, we were talking about this Pokemon that just got hit a game called Flabébé. Like, I don't know. Not so much worried about Flabébé, but I'd love to see Flabébe's kids. Nothing? Anything? Golly. Nobody's giving me credit for that joke. And I know you know that joke. You see Bebe's kids. Tim is just all right, guys. This is the last night I've ever done a podcast ever in my life. I am just gonna quit forever. Joe, it's all yours. You be the funny one now.
Oh, is that how we're gonna do this?
Yeah. I'm crushed. I thought for sure the man I grew up with all my life, who used to do the voice from Bebe's kids, would back me up on my Bebe's kids joke.
I'm not even sure if I know what you're talking about.
We'll pull up clips later. You will. Yeah, that's fine. Right. It should be that way. I can't get any respect.
I thought it was a culture reference that I was missing. Apparently, it is.
It absolutely is. And nobody's writing in. Give me credit. Nothing. All right, Joe.
Yeah. What about that giant Hulk behind you? That didn't used to be there.
All right. Okay. So the story behind the Hulk. is very long. Thanks for coming to the Pokemon Go show. We're not going to talk about Pokemon at all in this episode. But
we'll talk about Mountain Dew and 7-Eleven and
bad
superheroes.
Yeah. So last week, technically the Hulk was here. It just wasn't set up because back in November on my other show, FTH Beyond, from the Helicarrier, right? I love the Hulk in the game. I get trolled for it a lot. People give me grief, and I take it because I love the Hulk. I don't really care. And I mentioned something about having a Hulk standee in my wish list on Amazon, and one of the listeners was like, "Okay, what's the link to the wish list?" And I sent it to him, and it didn't go through, whatever. So then he asked me on Discord. It's like, "Hey, I never saw the link," so I posted it. Nothing ever came of it. It's all right. I don't expect people to give me stuff. I do appreciate when it comes. It's all good. And that's how I was going to leave it. It's all cool. He asked for the list. It's out there. He didn't get it. It's fine. And Kurt, one of the hosts of the show with me, Kurt Stibble Booten, he was sick. Right as we went into December, he got sick, couldn't be on the show, and he missed like 6 weeks of show because he got COVID, then he got the flu, then other stuff going on, and it just really took him out. And so come 2-3 weeks ago, Kurt's first time back on the show. We're all excited. Sin's excited. I'm excited. Our boy is coming back. And his camera comes up, and there's this ginormous, gorgeous Hulk sitting right behind him. And I lose my crap. It is very non-family friendly. I kind of did get my butt hurt a little about it. And I tell that long story to say, the listener, who's amazing, a Baloney Ninja is his username in our Discord.
Baloney
Ninja. Money.
I said my ninja.
So he bought Kurt the Hulk standee. Sent it to Kurt intentionally so that I wouldn't have it and I would see it on camera because Kurt's way up in the Northeast, so not like he could even bring it over to my house. And that it worked. And the long game of waiting that 6 weeks while Kurt was sick to see the joke play out, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And then he bought me one, so I appreciate it. I love it.
So now you both have one.
That's my experience this week. I thought Hulk and no hop pips. So
shiny Hoppip was green anyway, so
there you go. He's my shiny Hoppip. I got it. So people get mad. We're not talking about Pokemon really at all. My experience, I did turn on my gacha and run it. I think I did 1 or 2 raids. I didn't catch them. That's really about it. I haven't done a whole lot this week because about the time I went, oh yeah, I'm going to be in an area where I can just turn on the watch and let it catch everything for me. I realized the watch was dead, so I had to charge it for a little bit. And hey, I'm going back to the chat room. Coach Kev and Thunder Muffin both say they get the Bay-Base Kids jokes. I appreciate you guys. You rock. Except Thunder Muffin, it's 50-50. I'll just be honest. Send Joe all the Slurppy stores in the world, but not me. It's okay.
Then he shows up to your house with a Slurppy. And he
totally
redeems himself.
This cousin right here lives 5 minutes from a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, I think there's.
Didn't even offer to get a cooler of Slurppy and bring it up. Nothing.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
For Charles,
we're getting Wawas here in Florida.
Oh, you're getting a Wawa?
Wawas are everywhere now.
Oh, the sandwiches are good.
I like Wawa. I miss Wawa.
Everybody does, so that's the thing. Like 7-Eleven's like a thing of the past,
No, I got my Slurppy.
I can let both of them coexist. I like them both, Wawa and 7-Eleven. Anyway, yep.
What do we got going on?
Let's head on over to the Discords and see the experiences of the week over yonder.
Nolte's over here trying to prove that he's not king of the shinies with only getting 12 shinies there. 16, 12, 14.
All the shinies?
Right? Yeah.
So,
he's the king of the shinies. What do you want?
Yeah, let's see. So those were from last week. I think those are from last week.
Those are all hop up. Around the 12. There you go.
And there we go.
Great show prep, Joe. I've been sitting on the screen for 2 hours, and you're going to find it. That's all right.
He got 33 shinies. What are you talking about?
He did. I'm underplaying Nolte
I see.
because he's the king of the shinies.
Yep. Yep. And he's caught 200,000 Pokemon. Now I'm curious. My number's not going to be anywhere close to that, but I'm going to check it anyway.
Chat room, what's the bet on my number? I've got the closest 100 wins.
40,000. Nope, less than that.
You're guessing me at 40,000?
I'm guessing you at 21,000.
What are you, 2,100,000? Come on, man. It's
No.
not even
21,000.
All right, dude.
Let's see what chat says. So we've got from duly noted in here a 100% Froakie. He named it Kermit and evolved it to the second stage, but is going to wait till Community Day to turn it into a Greninja.
Fair enough.
Yep. Makes a whole lot of sense because usually the Community Day moves are better. Mr. Tamarine with a shiny Poliwag, a shiny Shadow Poliwag after battling a Sierra. Postymon Kenobi. Ooh. Only 12 shinies, but 4 of them are Registeel. One's a Charmander, and the rest are either Hoplip or Jumpluff. So there's that. And then Nolte coming in with these are the shinies that are not Hoppips. Esper, Coughing, Druddigon, and 2 Love Disc. The Heart of Gold. And then 2 new Hundos. A Volibee, or no, that's Alumis, not Volbeat. Alumis and Baneri.
So,
Dooley, I slept through Community Day. I mean,
yeah.
I don't blame you.
It was much, but for a hot minute, that would be real. I did confuse Hoppip and Baneri on Community Day because they both are just kind of meh. But that is what it is. Yeah, I pretty much covered my whole thing. So we have the question or discussion of this week was: should Shadow Mewtwo have its shiny available? And do we want to read the input and then give our thoughts on it?
Yeah, let's do that. Devo site in the chat. There was a Community Day. So here on Reddit, reddit.com/r/Pokemon GO Podcast, RyH1986 says, I'd prefer Armored Mewtwo shiny first, but it would be cool to not have another Shadow shiny. But it would be cool to not have another Shadow shiny. Why would it be cool to not?
I think they probably meant to have.
That's my guess too. I had to read it a couple times, but I'm guessing that they would rather. They are saying it would be cool to have another shiny. No, yeah. I think
it would not be not cool. How about that?
The double knots. I'm just sitting here imagining shiny armored Mewtwo, and I think that would look pretty sweet, actually. So
no, it wouldn't. Because they'd do something dumb like make it lime green.
Well.
Or they'd even go worse with a shiny armored Mewtwo. Shiny armored Mewtwo would be sponsored by Sprite and it'd be lemon lime.
So shiny Mewtwo is green. So
see,
I just assumed the armor would stay the same, but the inside would
no, they're not gonna be cool. I don't know. It would not be cool. Silent Tim. Dooley's asking who's Silent Tim. We covered that at the beginning of the show. Get here on time. This isn't church. This is an actual word. Never mind. I'm not a joke. Yeah, there we go.
Jay and Silent Tim.
Let's see.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. What are they saying over on Spotify?
They're saying, give me a second so I can make sure I have my button set where I want it. I need to move that thing. This should be. Yep, there it is. Found it. Okay. We have a return commenter who's still, I think this is a return commenter, Ugnikatelik 8 XF 27 XF 27068. Can you? Let's get a nickname in here, man. I appreciate you commenting, but I can't read that every week. I know that's the generic Spotify thing they give you.
All right. Well, you've got to give him the nickname because you're the one that's reading it.
Ugnikit Ooh, I can't do it right now. I don't want to, Joe. Don't put me on the spot. Put me on the spot. Yes, and it should be automatically a hundo. They're saying yes to yes.
That's a pretty big ask. And this is Niantic we're talking about. That ain't gonna happen.
Zachman says, yeah, but I think only getting one is fine. No need for multiples. Keep it special. Also, I did not do the slurpity slurp slurp message. Not a bad idea, though. What? Does everybody have 7-Elevens with me? Everybody can get their shirt fresh on.
Here's the thing. Everybody just likes to troll you. Like across all of your podcasts, people just seem to really love trolling you specifically. Like the other hosts, they might troll a little bit. They troll you a lot of it.
I always knew you were highly trollable.
You've done your share of trolling me in real life for sure. So Dooley, this is my cousin, Tim, and he's just chilling and hanging out. So yeah, okay, I'll lean into the trolling thing, and we're gonna come back to the Mewtwo question. I've been asking everybody, set your alarm when it goes off, randomly call in, tell us where you are, blah blah. One or two people have done it, and it's awesome. Do this. If you could slurp a Slurpee, set your alarm when it goes off. Buy a Slurpee. Call me. Tell me where you are in the world drinking your Slurpee. I wanted to get, hi, this is Barry Folk, and I'm in Tokyo, and they even have Slurpees, and you don't. So there you go. That's what All right, Joe. My thoughts on the shiny Mewtwo's. I don't think they'd ever do it right. The shiny armored Mewtwo or the shiny shadow Mewtwo is going to be kind of pointless by the time they do it. That's my thought process. I know you have much stronger feelings about it.
I mean, first they got to bring back armored Mewtwo. We haven't seen armored Mewtwo in raids in a long time, and I wouldn't mind it being shiny. I mean, really, it's just swapping the inner model. I don't know how they coded the model. If it's one congruent model or if it's just a layer. Like if the armor is simply a layer on top of its normal model, then it should be pretty easy to put in the shiny since they have the shiny model as well. But then again, like I said, I don't know if it's one seamless model or if they just built on the original model. So it doesn't seem like it would be that much work though, to be honest. But yes, I do believe that shiny Shadow Mewtwo should be available. And I also think they should obviously make shiny Shadow Armored Mewtwo available. Charles is just like, huh?
Okay. Is it you want Mountain Dew to sponsor him and he'll be green on the inside and fuzzy on the outside? I don't know where I was going. It is time for a break, man. It's having somebody here throws me off. I'll tell you what, I'd never do this. So you're special, Tim.
Special Tim.
What you normally do.
I tried.
It's a foreign language to me, though.
Yeah, I know. I said him the whole time, like, he hates nerds. He doesn't like this geek stuff. It's okay. It's all right. I can live with your heckling. All right, we're going to put in a break right here. We'll be back in just a minute.
Which of these buttons do you press to have your parents come pick you up? Here we go, Joe. I'm inspired. Hold on, here we go. This is for our break. Take me to church. Brothers and sisters of the Holy Church of the Pokemon, we are having a tough time out here. Oh, Giovanni has been doing his heathen ways and coming against us. We need your help. For just a small price of one shiny berry catcher. I don't know what that is, but it's got to be a thing in the Pokemon universe. You too can support this church and go to patreon.com/Pokémon GO Podcast and support our cause today. Joe, do me a little kid's voice because that's who they're going to support.
How can I donate? I want to donate.
Yeah, that's a great question, little Joe. You tell your mama and daddy that they're helping out the holy cause of the Pokemon and have them go to patreon.com/Pokémon GO Podcast. And no, we are all against those dirty hippie Mewtwo's and we must bring them to Jesus.
Oh, Malanta.
Oh, Lord. All right, marker. Oh, let's get some music. How about that? Man? That'd be good.
Oh, I do wonder how much the live audience saw that. Those that had the commercial.
I want to be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across. All right, we're coming back in, and I don't know. Was that actually a good break there? I thought I was inspired. I kind of lost it, and I kind of got it back, and I kind of lost it. And Coach Kev shook his head, sent me a sad emoji. I try. I try to make Coach Kev happy every week. I think I let him down in the break, but it's okay.
You read in the chat what Coach Kev wants, right? He wants a shiny shadow, armored, dirty hippie Mewtwo.
Oh yeah, I saw that you made that a title. No party hats.
With a hat. Yeah.
No. With. Oh, I hate those stupid party hats. All right, so here comes the next. We got some community today. No, we're trying to get here, Joe. We're trying to get to the next topic, Joe.
I'm going one more.
No, come on.
The best thing about armored Mewtwo is he actually has different stats than normal Mewtwo. So it's not just a costume. It actually he has a different stat spread. So just saying.
Again, something else we're not going to be able to use in PvP because
so clearly there should be some separate bonuses for some of these costumes. Like the dirty hippie flower should give you a small attack bonus when you're
stupid idea.
when you're in sunny weather or in the spring.
I don't understand how I've lost control of this show over the years. I don't know why this is going so horribly left field.
I can tell you that if you'd like. You were just in the delusion that you had control.
Yeah, it all went downhill when
Ibit left.
No, it went downhill before that.
when Bo left.
Yeah, when Bo left.
Man.
So, okay, we got a couple of community day things coming up about the dates have been announced, different things like that. We'll start with the next one is Skiploom. We'll be in parks with XL Candy Boost during Community Day.
Well, not will.
Well, this is what did happen.
Like was, yes.
Okay, so this is what you're talking about, how they did bad advertising and they didn't let us know something.
Yes, 500%. So apparently, and I went back to look at the announcement post, in the bonuses section, there, which most of the time I skim over it because it's been the same old thing for years. And so, but I looked at it again, and apparently Skiploom, during Community Day, we're spawning in parks. Well, if you catch an evolved Pokemon, it gives you extra XL candy. Like it's a higher chance and you get more. And so this person was saying that he was getting now I'm glad that they did it with Skiploom and snuck it in there if they weren't going to better announce it. Because now, if it's a good Pokemon, we can be better prepared. Be like, ooh, yeah. So assuming this is going to be a thing moving forward where the middle evolution is appearing at parks, this will completely change my personal Community Day. Thunder Muffin.
So you get more out of getting the next evolution? Is that what?
Yeah, so you get more candy, and you get more XL candy. And so just in general, it's better. And you get more Stardust for catching the evolution. So it makes it so that going to specific places, in this instance, parks, for Community Day, it's a great incentive to get people out to a park. And I would love it. So, yeah, Coach Kev, it was in the blog. I knew about it. Yes, I didn't know about it. It was in the blog. I skimmed right past it because, like I said, we've had the same bonuses for years. I mean, they rotate, but it's the same set of bonuses. So, yeah. They're trying to bring us back together.
You know, I get it, and of course the Reddit thing here is that they were able to stockpile a whole lot of candy. One negative note towards the event, which other posters pointed out, was that this new change wasn't exactly promoted well. It was within the main post when the community day was announced, but not exactly highlighted. And that's kind of what you're saying, Joe. But it what we've been talking about, we need a breath of fresh air, and it seems like it's breathing some new life into community day. And they list out catching hop up after hop up after hop up gets boring, but that can be said about anybody. I remember Belden was one of the biggest community days I did, and I kept getting those shiny ones, and every time I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I want to get enough candies to evolve all the way up to the shiny evolution and the regular evolution. But even it's just a grind, right? That's any game. But throwing in this XL thing, we're like, well, now the grind makes me more excited because I'm getting something better out of it.
Well, and not only that, so if you want to, you can convert regular candy to XL candy, but it's stupid expensive. Like I've never done it. Let me check okay, Oddish. I'm sure I've got plenty. Convert to XL. Is it? Yeah, it's 100 normal candy to make one XL candy. So I mean, getting 2 to 4 each time you catch a Pokemon on Community Day, if you go to a park, it's pretty significant. Pretty significant indeed. Especially once we get a better Community Day like a pseudo legendary.
I'm not sure what the ratio is here at Thunder Muffins, putting in 100 to 1.
Yeah, 100 regular candy to 1 XL candy.
Oh, ooh, gotcha. I kind of you did math. You did math with Pokemon. I just zoned. Just zoned. It's okay. It's all right. Joe's showing off his shirt. For those of you not on camera, he's showing off how he keeps getting awesome shirts from his family, and that's really cool.
No, what I was really doing was setting the baby monitor on the stairs because I just heard my garage door open.
Yeah, but Thunder Muffin even points out before that 1,700 dust per catch with the first ball, excellent curve, and star piece. So it sounds like it was better. It sounds like it was better. Before we go on,
I mean, the Pokemon itself wasn't, but
sure, but the day,
yeah,
the experience.
Well, and I'm looking forward, assuming that they keep doing this same thing. I'm looking forward to when there's a community day that I'm more excited about. So, yeah.
Thunder Muffin says my Noibat challenge went from 60 to 580. Before we go on to the next headline, though, I did leave it in the questions about how many Pokemon we've caught, right? And that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And
my guess was 21,000.
21,000. I think Davis Sight or Dooley, one of the two said 21,001 was their guess. Thunder Muffin said 8. Like that was it, just 8. 8 Pokemon.
I've got it pulled up. I know exactly how many.
I know exactly how many I've caught too. Why are you stalking me though, man? You jumped to the end. You jumped to the end, but it's 30,000. I've caught 30,000 Pokemon. So right in the middle of your two guesses. At first you were going to say 40, then you had to dig in. So there you go.
Yeah, well then I was like, oh, Price is right. I'm wrong if I go over.
Yeah. You go over, yeah, if you go over, you lose it. So, I know. I just could feel our 750,000 member audience out there. At least 50 million of them are going to go, no, I'm out. If you don't tell me what that number is, you leave me hanging one more freaking time, you absent-brained old man, I'm out. And by that I mean I was going to get a text from Phil to wake me up on Saturday when he's at market going, why did you not tell me? So I told you, Phil, leave me alone. Let me sleep. It's Saturday. Save the dates. So they announced the next dates for the community day. And that's it, right? Not what the community days are, but we know when they are.
Yeah, they're going for a while there. It seemed like it was up in the air, but now they're going back to the alternating Sunday, Saturday schedule. So the next 3 are Sunday, March 13th, Saturday, April 23rd, and then no, they didn't alternate. It's Saturday, May 21st. So it's still up in the air.
Yeah.
So.
But there you go. I did see that come through on the news in game. And I was like, all right, I'll kind of take a look, do some prep work. Oh, I sent you I sent you something on Twitter. That was a Pokemon interesting thing this week.
Yes, it was about Pokemon Bank. So
That's
Pokemon,
right.
yeah, Pokemon Bank is specifically for the 3DS. I haven't used Bank in a long time, so I don't know if it specifically integrates with um, Pokemon Home or not. Maybe someone in chat can tell us. Does Pokemon Bank integrate with Pokemon Home? Can you send them from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home? So for a while there, what you could do is you could trade up back even all the way as far as I believe Generation 3, all the way up to generate the to Pokemon Bank. So whatever's on 3DS, Sun and Moon, I think were the last ones on 3DS. I could be wrong on that, but yeah. So you could trade Pokemon if you went generation to generation, and you could take Pokemon back from Generation 3, Ruby and Sapphire, all the way up to the newest stuff. So you could keep your Pokemon if you traded them up.
But
And
what the vibe I got from that announcement on Twitter and a little bit of the I don't remember if it was an article, but the little bit I got from it was that basically it sounded like it was going to make the Switch the only home for Pokemon.
yeah, I'm thinking that based on the verbiage here, that Pokemon Bank does not connect with Pokemon Home at all, because they do, like you said, they specifically do say that means Switch will become a hard reset for Pokemon, as you will no longer be able to transfer
Yeah.
Pokemon from older consoles. Um, which
But if you have them now and you moved them forward to the new thing, like I don't know, can you get them in the Switch now?
so
We
right
talked about this early on.
apparently right now you cannot transfer from 3DS to the Switch games. Uh, but so I guess we kind of skimmed over this. Pokemon Bank is you is officially not shutting down, but it is officially um, you won't be able to get it on the 3DS after March 2023. So next year.
They
That
still do have. Yes, you're right.
Well, and that said, they have announced that they haven't said when the Pokemon Bank servers are going to be shut off, but Pokemon Bank, the people in charge of that, did announce we will continue support of it for those that have Pokemon Bank, and that after March 2023, Pokemon Bank, that service will actually be free, whereas currently I think it's like $5 a year. So it wasn't much. Um, but yeah, the service will then be free until they officially sunset the entire thing and close down the servers. But there's other. So Pokemon, that's the only Pokemon one. But then they're also getting rid of Street Pass, Me Plaza, the theme shop, and the Nintendo Badge Arcade. Those will no longer be able to be purchased and downloaded on the 3DS.
Now
Again, March 2023, so over a year.
Yeah, I want to ask some questions, but really that gets us off of Pokemon and into more Nintendo stuff, and that's okay. But I did forward it to you because one, you'd remember to bring it up on the show, and two, I know there's a lot of people who are into more than just Pokemon Go, and a part of what we had talked about originally, even with the Switch, was you can send Pokemon from Pokemon Go to the Switch, but you can't send them back. Into
Correct.
Pokemon Go, right? Which I thought was a different thing, interesting thing, whatever. I don't know. It didn't seem like that was the best way to do it, but I just knew that our audience would need it. So
Yeah, so Pokemon Bank, there were a few different games on the 3DS that could transfer both to and from the Pokemon Bank. So, like for instance, I played Pokemon Y quite a bit, and I haven't paid. I don't even know if it's still there. If you don't pay for X amount of time, if they just say, okay, your Pokemon are gone. But I had a bunch of Pokemon that were near perfect IVs that I had shoved into the bank. So.
Gotcha. Well, you got a year, and follow more news sources, and we'll forward stuff and post stuff as we see it, but we're probably not going to follow it that closely. All right, Apex Shadow Lugia and Apex Shadow Ho-Oh revealed this is kind of cool. My stuff's being really slow. Oh, there it is. So they really don't change the graphics much on them, though.
Yeah.
But this is part of the Pokemon. Is it part of Pokemon Go Tour because it's kind of attached with that header there, or is it just something else dug out? It is part of the tour.
Yes.
Exclusive Masterwork Research Encounter. So, I love the movement on this graphic. That's fun. But go tell us about it. How do I get Apex Shadow Ho-Oh?
So it says Pokemon Go Tour Johto ticket exclusive Masterwork Research Encounters. So this is part of the Pokemon Go Tour Johto, which you're not participating in, last I heard.
Can I, Daddy?
I mean, you got to buy the ticket, but yeah, go for it. And it does. There is a note here specifically saying, "Note: ticket holders will be able to obtain both Apex Shadow Lugia and Apex Shadow Ho-Oh, regardless of which version they select for Pokemon Go Tour," which is good because that'll help with FOMO. So you're not like,
Yeah.
Why did I pick Ho-Oh when I wanted Lugia and blah blah. And so what these do, so Apex Shadow Ho-Oh knows Sacred Fire Plus, which is a stronger version of the move Sacred Fire. And then if you purify it, it will know Sacred Fire Plus Plus, which is again an even better one. Now, better is relative. So the power level doesn't actually change for PvP. It only changes for PvE, for gym battles and raids. So for PvP, it remains the same. If I'm not mistaken, it's even just the same as regular Sacred Fire. Let me just double check that.
Yeah, you double check that. I won't talk about Lugia, but that would make no sense. That I don't know. It just kind of makes sense, but kind of not. But you're digging in. Lugia, Apex Shadow Lugia, will also have its own plus, Aeroblast Plus, which is a stronger version of Aeroblast, and Aeroblast Plus Plus again, which is purified and will be stronger than that. But just like Joe was saying for Ho-Oh, the trainer battles don't change. It's 170 power. Did you find what Sacred Fire was without the plus?
I'm looking, and I think it's 120. So it is the plus, and the plus plus are actually 10 power stronger. But yeah.
I was trying to type bad really fast, and I typed it wrong in the chat. But bad Thunder Muffin. Bad because like, ooh, Slurppy plus plus gives me an idea. So Aeroblast will be 170 for the plus on trainer battles and 200 for gym and raids. And then if you get the plus, it'll be 225 in gym and raids for the power difference there.
Yeah, so PvP, the base power of Sacred Fire is 130. And
so the same, right?
The same. Okay, but for
the Sacred Fire Plus is 130, and plus is 130.
Weird, because the Sacred Fire, the PvE base, is actually only 120, so it's a significant boost to
the plus for gym and raid.
Yeah. So it's the same for trainer battles across the board. Sacred Fire Plus, Sacred Fire Plus. But for gyms and raids, it's a pretty significant bonus. Yeah.
There you go. Now, my question to everybody, and we have a little time, I think, to figure it out. It's $12. It's $12 for this ticket. I was not going to get it in the first place. However, I do kind of like this almost a little bit. I don't know that even getting both of them, it'd be worth $12. So I know there's other stuff to this.
Yeah,
you tell me, what would the rest of this be worth it for me?
So last year, the items alone that you got for participating were worth the ticket price. At least their raw price points when compared to what it would be to buy them normally, those items. So the event, when looked through that lens, was just a bonus on top of the items that you got. So that's one way to look at it.
Now the other question is it deadlined, or can I finish this at any time once I buy the ticket?
I would assume that you can finish at any time. That's how all these ticketed events have been in the past. Once you unlock the special research,
you don't have
it's there. Yeah, it's these are special research. These are not timed research.
Okay. You're right. It did say special. Okay, so here's some other stuff down the bottom, kind of along the same lines. Shiny Gyarados and Celebi. The Celebi caught during the event will know Fast Attack Magical Leaf, which will give you 10 power and 16 in gym raids.
Why?
Research. It's weird low though.
What's weird is that they're giving us well that's the Fast Attack. It should be that low. Okay. But I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting shiny Celebi. Not getting a second regular Celebi.
Second regular, but he's got Fast Attack Magical Leaf, man. Don't you know about that Magical Leaf? Come on.
I mean, have they given us shiny Celebi already? I think they might have.
They might have. So, which would make you say even more it should be back with this.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna check. I'm like, yeah, no, they've given us shiny Celebi, so they're just giving us a third Celebi. Okay, I mean, sure. All right.
But Joe, for that $12, you also get Ho-Oh wings, a Lugia mask, a Ho-Oh t-shirt gold version, or Lugia t-shirt silver version. Cool. Through special research.
So, obviously, the shirts they specify the version. So does that mean everybody gets the wings and the mask? So I could wear the wings and the mask.
It doesn't show that, of course, and all it says is Ho-Oh wings and Lugia mask will be available near the beginning of the special research, while the Ho-Oh or Lugia shirt will be available near the end. That's all it says. There's a collection challenge. You collect your medal. You got to get 10 collection challenges completed, and of course all the event bonuses. I mean, it's interesting. I'm thinking about it.
Do it. Peer pressure.
When does it start? Has it already started?
On the 26th.
26th is when it starts.
So not this Saturday, but next.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm thinking about it.
You know you want to.
They added some spice. They did.
They're like, Charles hasn't bought a ticket yet. What can we add? What can we add?
The black hole sun behind the Ho-Oh bird. That's all right.
Now I've got to pay special attention to these event bonuses in case they sneak something in on us.
No, Joe. Have more fun. Ignorance is way more fun, buddy. Come on.
They didn't sneak anything in yet.
You can load up on items during the GO Tour Pokeball Pep Rally event. Pep Rally event is really what they went with here. So let's get peppy, everybody. Let's get our rah-rahs on. I used to be part of cheer teams. That's neither here nor there. So the Hisuian Electrode is coming out, and it's just upside down version of what we've already had.
Now, what? Upside down version of what?
Of Electrode. Or let's see. Voltorb. No, Voltorb. Electrode. Yeah, okay, look. Okay. Now the eyes are definitely different, right? Okay. Look at Electrode's smile, and then look at Hisuian's frown. He's like angry. He's scary.
Yeah, the Electrode one.
Yeah.
He's gonna go kaboom. To quote Marvin the Martian, "Where's the kaboom?"
But yeah, so
you totally want that bald guy costume head.
That one kind of is creepy enough to be funny. That's kind of, yeah. They call it bald guy, dude. See, this is where I feel like Niantic goes, you guys are a PG-13 show, and we're going to throw the weirdest crap at you that you have the hardest time pointing out facts. And facts are, where are their heads, Joe, if that's Electrode? Or not Electrode,
it's a costume.
Voltorb.
It's a costume.
Voltorb. What,
it's
Joe?
a costume.
There's no such thing as Ball Guy in the Pokemon universe. And I say this with 100% no doubt in my body, knowing nothing much about the Pokemon universe. I say without a shadow of doubt, there's no such thing as Ball Guy in the Pokemon universe.
Now imagine Mr. Mime wearing that.
Oh, see? See? It's freaking weird, man. It's weird. Pokemon is an
Dooley says you're wrong.
Show me, Dooley. Show me.
Maybe it's in the new game.
Squid is the beast. What's up?
Ball Guy is from Sword and Shield. There you go.
I said show me, not tell me. So we're getting the Go Tour Pokeball Prep Rally. That's what we're on. It's Prep Rally event, sorry. No, I was right. I went to the infographic. So the Pep Rally, 50 of the Hisuian Voltarbs will get you Electrode. So if we already have that many, can we just evolve it as soon as this thing hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they push it in, push the data.
Go to Google. Dooley, Google did not challenge me. You did, sir. You did.
Consult.
And now, time is up. Clock ran out. I'm right. Yeah, you can get the Ball Guy costume heading.
You want it.
It's just whatever, man. But still, tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Even this mascot, even if this mascot type thing happened, where are their heads going?
It's a helmet.
If you're lucky, you'll get a fungus. You'll get a
fungus.
You'll get brain bobblehead. You'll get stunkfish. You'll get jelly belly. Shiny Wilmer.
Yeah.
Dang it. Willie. Shiny Willie.
You get the Thanos head.
You get Shilly. Yeah. So, I mean.
Yeah, but basically what they're doing is this pep rally is all about getting Pokeballs so that you have plenty of Pokeballs for the Johto event. Thus, Ball Guy costume is themed appropriately. It's all about the balls.
Hold on. I was not ready for that. Hold on.
Yep.
Charles, your face.
I was, Take me to church. Joseph_Odd. Up in the Poke Church of all places, we have a bunch of little catchers and trainers in our little nursery. Yeah, I'm not sorry either. Take me to church. All right. Okay, so the Poke Tour, Johto's coming to select cities in Europe. Why is that special? Is it a live event to select cities special? Because isn't this just a digital ticket everywhere?
Yes. But similar to how they did Go Fest, I assume, is what they're doing this time.
Okay, I can see that. All right.
So there's no registration needed. So see, they're not. If there's no registration, that also means that they're not doing anything massive. So
special,
more and more, it just sounds like similar to the Go Fest stuff, where it's kind of just show up and wander around, and there's other people playing, and then there's photo opportunities with the cutouts. So, and then I do appreciate this though. They put asterisks next to the details where the park themselves has an entrance fee. So
yeah,
thanks for that heads up. I mean, it doesn't apply to us because it's in Berlin and Dortmund, but yeah. Yup.
It is nice to know. It is nice to know because we didn't have a whole lot of information really for our park when we went in, but it worked out. Everything was good. And that's a lot of cities. It seems like, a decent spread of cities across Europe. That's still a big area, so there's plenty of people who aren't going to make it. But if you are in the area, I could tell you from my experience, you know how it goes. Well, you know what? I'm not going to assume you know how it goes. It is, excuse me. I don't like playing with randos. I tend to be a homebody, and I will go play and do things out in the real world if Joe comes down and makes me. But I could tell you, even with all that being said, that when Joe and I went, we ran into Mr. Tambourine and Tambourine Jr. and a nice young lady that came and ate lunch with us. Kittens and Knives kind of brought her to the table. I can't remember her name, and I apologize.
I am blanking. It's
Yeah, but it was fun. It was
Sir
a nice
Amanda.
day.
Sir Amanda.
Sir Amanda, thank you, Sir Amanda. And it was a nice day. I'm telling you, if you have the opportunity to go, it's worth going, and that's coming from the Filthy Casual. Do 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 do. The more you know, or your Sad Hulk song. I don't know which one that was. So let's see, we got one more thing there. So regarding next season, we got to go Battle League announcement.
Yes. Since we PvP so much.
Yes, I mean somebody does, and I'd like to think if you enjoyed listening to us and we make you laugh, the least I can do is give back to something you like, whether I like it or not. So there you go.
Yeah, so they do have a little announcement. So if you PvP, then you can take a look. Rankings will cap at rank 20, and there will be no visible ratings. So I don't know. There's not huge changes here. It's just more of an FYI post that they put out there. So yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a fairly short one.
Just a little informational.
And I am curious. Okay, Joe and I do not PvP. We think this sounds like it's just a little change. It doesn't seem that important. Just a kind of a update of quality of life, or bug fixes. You know how everything says that, right? So I am curious that if you do PvP and you're like, whoa, you guys are so wrong. This is like major. Feel free to call, hit the speak pipe, and leave us a message about why, or send us an email. Email show at PokemonGoPodcast.com. Speak pipe is on PokemonGoPodcast.com, and it's on the right-hand side of the screen. And we're actually got a couple to play tonight for you, but it's where you leave the voicemail.
Well, and I think they're intentionally trying not to change things up too much, specifically because they're planning on doing the World Championship Series. So because that circuit is going to be beginning soon, they don't want to mix things up too much. I'm guessing that after the World Championship Series, they're going to make changes specifically related to things that were a tad too strong or a tad too weak during the World Championships. So
yeah,
I mean that's what a lot of esports people do. Take a look at League of Legends, for instance. During their off season, they make a ton of changes, and then during the competitive season, they try to keep the changes pretty reactive and pretty small. So
all right. Well, there you go, from the mouths of young gentlemen. So, Joe, we have some speak pipes to play. Now that we mentioned that, I just refreshed, so hopefully it'll work just fine. This is titled "Not Zach."
Well, since Charles McPhail got this wrong last week, my question this week is for Joe. 2 questions, Joe. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
And also, Joe, what time is it?
I am downloading that. We will get it set up as a what time is it button.
If I'm not mistaken, we've got one more speak pipe, but then it'll be time for random trivia. Trivia.
We baby kill. We don't die, we multiply.
That's from Coach Cav. He called that in. Absolutely. Not for everybody, but if it is your thing, great animated film. We baby as kids. We don't die. We multiply. That's beautiful. Thank you, Coach Cap. Right there. All right, Joe. You heard what Zach Man asked you. What time is it?
We just lost like 27 listeners. It is time for random trivia. Trivia. And this week, we're going to call an audible. And we're going to talk about...
You are.
We're going to talk about Ball Guy. He is from Sword and Shield. Gender, unknown. Eye color, unknown. Hair, blonde. Hometown, unknown. From the Galar region. Generation 8. That is correct. So apparently, and I haven't played Sword and Shield, so take this with a grain of salt. But apparently, he has a card, a Galar League card. He's a mascot, and so you can receive Ball Guy's League card outside of Matoskoke Stadium. I'm sure
my toes go. That's what it is.
After you become champion, and then the mascot will also reward the player after defending their title in the Winden Stadium or winning the Galarian Star Tournament. And not only is he in Sword and Shield, he's also been shown as a mascot during specific events for the main series games. So promising rare Pokeballs and things like that when they've tweeted out region-free serial codes that you can put into your game and receive specific Pokeballs. He's also popped up in the anime in Pokemon Twilight Wings and Pokemon Evolutions. He's also in the manga in Pokemon Adventures, the Sword and Shield chapter. And he even has his own TCG card where you can see him with several different Pokeballs. Pokeball, Great Ball, I believe that's a Heavy Ball. I could be wrong on that one. And yeah, he's got a few different balls hanging around him because he is Ball Guy. But yeah, he is a mascot for the Pokemon League. And apparently we have also an email to look at from Devo site.
Nope. Good.
No.
Tonight did not go the way I saw it going. I think this time this evening we'll have to quit podcasting for life. And I'm out.
Ball Guy is so special. He not only has a card, he has a full art card.
I was never so certain of something in my freaking life
that
they
Ball
just doing
Guy
something
being
with this game. And to be fair, I had a good 80% chance of being right because they do dumb things with this game just all the time.
I wonder how much a PS10 full art Ball Guy, a PSA 10 full art Ball Guy card goes for. I'm going to have to Google that real quick.
It goes for, shut up, Joe. That's what it goes for.
So are you going to take a look at that email from Diva site?
Do I really want to have you throw the kick me while I'm down, whatever metaphor in here where, you steal my show, you put my stuff on someone else's show, you and a new partner
honestly
do it.
I have no idea what the email is.
All right, fine. If I can find where my email program is. All right.
It's not a PSA 10, but you can get a Ball Guy card for $3 on tcgplayer.com. Now I kind of just want to send you it. You want to know what his card does?
Nope.
Search your deck for up to 3 different item cards that have the word ball in their name. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck.
Hey, here's an email. I've had this one running around in my head for several weeks. I've been working on it, or working it off and on. I've drafted my kiddos, Ship of Wonder, and Miss Starfly to assist me with this little gem. The attachment doesn't come through. Here's a share link of the same file. I do have a thing. Okay, it's an audio file. So let me see what happens here.
Do it for the children.
Hopefully this will play and we'll hear it.
Hey kids, let's go visit the grandparents at their new house.
Yay!
All right, let me put their new address into maps.
Hey Dad, why don't you use the new mapping feature in Pokemon Go?
Great idea. So, which buddy do we want to use for this?
Pick Explorer Pikachu.
Perfect. Now, let me put in their new address.
Look, Dad, Pikachu ran to the end of the street and pointing left.
All right, so we're on our way.
Pika.
Ruby, turn on your translator app and set it for Pikachu. I need to keep my eyes on the road.
Okay.
Turn left at the 9th Street intersection.
Ah, that's better.
You are approaching a Dunkin' Donuts. I have a coupon that will save you 25% off of your purchase. Wouldn't you like to stop for a coffee and snack?
Can we?
No, we don't have time. Besides, you kids ate before we left the house.
In 200 meters, turn right to claim your free 7-Eleven Slurpee with any hot foods purchase.
What? We don't have time to stop at 7-Eleven.
Aww.
What's going on here?
You're a bad father.
Rerouting.
Well, that's helpful.
At the next stop sign, turn left. Turn left and you will have arrived at your destination.
Hey, look, it's a Pokemon store.
I didn't ask to go to the Pokemon store. What the Gosh, shut down Pokemon Go and open maps.
Why are you not happy with me?
Oh, look. Pikachu is crying.
I don't care. We're now running late because of this Pikachu. I should have chosen Eevee.
You sorry excuse for a Pokemon trainer. How dare you even think about choosing that hack Eevee over me? I will drop a lightning bolt down on your pathetic ass and gouge out your...
Mute.
No, Pikachu's scaring me.
Wow, Dad, Pikachu's an
Language, son, but you're right. Josh, pull up maps and put in the address. I'm done with Pikachu's neurotic behavior.
Pikachu.
What?
You can't get rid of me that easily. I've hacked your car's computer until you agree to take me to the Pokemon store and use my coupon for 10% off your first purchase.
quick. Send him to the professor before we all die.
Great idea, son. I'm so glad that's over. Oh, hey kids, look at all the Pokestops around the Pokemon store. What do you say, since we're already here? Want to go back to the Pokemon store and take a look around?
Yay!
I wonder if Eevee would have that 10% coupon.
Okay, now I really hope one of our listeners is an animator and can take the audio from that and animate it. Oh man, that is awesome.
I will be forwarding this to DFAX because he went past the 7-Eleven and did not take his kids to it, and that constitutes child abuse. So there's that.
Thunder Muffin's pretty upset about that.
Yeah. That was good. It was good. I mean, nice punch in the middle there. And at least you didn't use Dirty Hippie Eevee, because if there's a new mapping feature that puts Dirty Hippie Eevee in front of my car, I'm going to try to run it over every single time.
You had Cookie Monster as your GPS.
Oh, that was great. I loved it while it lasted. But if you want to be a part of the show at PokemonGoPodcast.com. And, we did miss that email for a little while because we get busy sometimes. Joe and I get carried away and we play the voicemails and we forget to go to the emails. But thank you, Duo Site. And, I'm going to go back to, I'll close it. I'm going to reopen it because I want to shout out their gamer tags there. Now, I don't know if they're looking for friends or anything, but it is Ship of Wonder, all one word, and Miss Starfly, all one word. Thank you all for the production that you put in, and Filthy Casual Uncle Charles will take you to 7-Eleven. Don't worry about it. That's PokemonGoPodcast.com. If you want to do the speak pipes like you heard earlier, it is PokemonGoPodcast.com. And Reddit's r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter's at Pokemon Go Pod. And hey, the discussion question for next week. This also came from one of our audience members. Why does XP take so long to get? Is the discussion for next week. So if you're on Spotify, that will be right there in the app. I've not used Spotify to do it. I need to try that. Apparently, it's pretty easy for you if you hear this podcast to go in and answer that question. You can go to Reddit. Like I said earlier, reddit.com/r/Pokemon Go podcast to do that. Or you can tag at Pokemon Go Pod and just put discussion and just throw in your answer because you know your character is limited there. And then, of course, you can tune in live next Thursday night to come answer it yourself here on twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast, where you can hang out with awesome people like Action Shin, which I don't know if that's a bot or not, but it's a cool name. Coach Kev 413, Diva Site, who honestly, Joe, reminds me of a Christian production company in the 90s that was doing adventure audio, and it kind of had that vibe to it. It was on Christian radio, different things. I don't remember. And that's not a knock. It was a very well done, well produced production show. Dooley Productions, who we're going to be rating here soon. Lurks, Shenula, Sound Alert, Squid is the beast because it's all in the name. Squid's the beast. Squishy Twitchy, favorite bots back. And Thunder Muffin 2277 does not send me my 7-Eleven stores for Conyers, Georgia. I don't get that. Joe got 3. I don't even get 1, but that's okay. Also, make sure you check out Coach Kev 413. Follow their site. Follow their Twitch page. Great show. Great guy. Awesome stuff. And Dooley Productions as well. We're going to be rating Dooley here in just a few minutes. Joe, you're going to have to tune in next week to hear the listeners say.
XP. Yay!
I got you. I got you.